warm welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Riley Sakwe.
I'm Danica Lililand.
We all know at least one person who's able to play an instrument.
That's right, Riley. Have you ever thought about what goes into the making of the instrument? We took a look to find out more.
With modern technology, most goods are mass-produced by machinery, instruments included. Luthiers stick to the craft of making stringed instruments by hand, and South Africa has a few of its own craftsmen.
In this day and age, a luthier is more a violin mechanic, someone who makes a violin work, sound well and play properly. Well, luthiers are important mainly because musicians break the instrument, so the instrument comes apart because of seasonal changes, and then you come to a luthier and that person will help you to regulate the instrument, make it as perfect as it can be. Like a car, you need a mechanic. You have one of those and then you keep going.
The great thing about Sven is I've known Sven for probably about 10 years, maybe even more. And that kind of relationship and his relationship with my instrument is extremely important to me because that's an ever-evolving thing. We're always looking for a better sound, always adjusting things, always trying out new bows, new ideas. I'm actually using one of his Baroque bows at the moment.
Handmade instruments can be very expensive, and with the increased production of high-quality, cheap, machine-made instruments, luthiers have had to adjust their craft.
Handmade instruments in South Africa, it's a bit tricky, mainly because of the economics. People don't have huge sums of money just to toss away at an instrument. So the fact that the banks don't get involved in terms of financing instruments makes it more difficult to sell more expensive instruments. So as a result, I have morphed my market into rather finding good Chinese-made white instruments, meaning that I still have lots of scope to turn it into the closest thing to a handmade instrument. So as opposed to spending 100,000 plus on an instrument or anything up to the millions, you can have the same quality without needing to rush off to the bank.
Definitely the gap between handmade and machine-made is becoming much smaller. These machine-made instruments definitely do the job, and with a little bit of adjustment by somebody like Sven, then makes the instrument that much better.
My sort of rough estimates on how many luthiers you have in South Africa is roughly in the region of about 20 perhaps in total. There's not much of a community as far as luthiers are concerned in South Africa. It's pretty much each to their own. I'd like to think that the future for luthiers in South Africa is better than when I started 15 years ago. Reason being is more and more people are playing the instruments.
I'm Samuel Gebhardt for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and you're watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv.
And follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today.
And if you're one of those people constantly on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I.
The Art of the Brick exhibition is still on, displaying innovative art for you and the whole family.
It is said that art nurtures the brain, whether made from clay, paint, wood, or a modern-day toy. Nathan Saweya aims to motivate children of Johannesburg to learn more about art history through Lego.
The Art of the Brick is it's an international global travelling exhibition that's been travelling sort of the globe for the last 3-4 years. It's voted by CNN as one of the top 10 exhibitions to go and see worldwide. We launched it in Cape Town on the 12th of December, and we had it there for sort of 3 months over the summer period. We had about 65,000 people that came through there over the 3 months, so it was very, very popular. And we've now brought it to Johannesburg, which will be here at the Zone in Rosebank till the 2nd of August. So what he's done is he's taken inspiration from artists all over the world, you know, world recognized artists, and he's recreated their work. You know, sculptures, he's recreated their work. You know, artists, painted artists, he's recreated their work, and he's done it out of Lego. The artist Nathan Saweya was an ex-attorney that operated out of the USA. He's a sculptor. He decided to start sculpturing in Lego, and he's made some of the most iconic statues that you'd recognize, and iconic paintings, sort of like the Mona Lisa, and he's recreated them out of Lego. You know, we've got a almost life-size T-Rex with 38,000 Lego blocks that's been recreated. We've got statues that are recognizable from around the world, life-size. So it's just really been amazing to see what this guy has created out of a simple Lego block. Johannesburg's been phenomenal. We've been open for about 3.5 weeks now. We've had an average of over 1,000 people per day coming through here. If you go and check our Facebook site out, Art of the Brick SA, you'll be able to see all the comments from people that have been here. We've got a massive activations area, which is like a Lego play pits right at the end of the exhibition. So the kids get stuck in, the parents get stuck in, everybody recreates what they've seen. So it's really been an interactive, awe-inspiring exhibition thus far. So it's been very successful.
Inspired by his everyday life in a city, Saweya uses Lego in his art because it's never been done before, it is easily accessible, and it brings out the child in all of us. I'm Bitumela Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
Hi, my name is Gemma and you're watching Joburg Today.
And now something for you adrenaline junkies out there. Rock climbing is fast becoming part of the city's social and sporting events. It's both challenging and a great form of exercise for all.
As climbing increasingly gains traction in the sports world, more and more people flock to the sport. The Wonderwall climbing gym in Johannesburg provides a space for people to train, professional and amateurs.
Wonderwall's been around for 9 years, and we've always been very interested in alternative extreme sports, which seem to be gaining traction in South Africa. The people that train here are very diverse. We've got the purely recreational people who are looking at an alternative way of staying fit and healthy, and they want to combine it with a hobby, something that's a little bit more exciting, a little bit more challenging. And then we've got the more serious climbers, like the youth climbers that are competing for South African colours and competing overseas.
I'm part of a climbing team here, and then I also climb for the national team, the South African team. I saw it at my school and I just wanted to try it, and I started and I was good at it. It adds a convenient place to come train, and we hold lots of competitions here.
We've got crew and coaches that are here to actually introduce people to climbing in a safe, controlled environment before they actually go outdoors. So we can get the basics down, we can let people experience climbing. We also have technical courses which actually help people understand things like belaying. So what we also do, instead of just selling equipment, we like to demonstrate the equipment and take a little bit of satisfaction in knowing that people understand the application for the equipment they're going to use before they go outdoors.
There are more than a few types of rock climbing, and Wonderwall offers indoor options for some of the more popular varieties.
Within the gym, we've got bouldering, which consists of climbing without a rope. Generally, bouldering is a small, very, very complicated or challenging problem. So it's physically and technically very demanding. Then we've got top roping, where people are attached to a rope. They've got a belayer, and the rope is relatively tensioned so people don't have any risk of falling. And they climb routes that are graded with different difficulties. We also got sports climbing, where the rope is not attached to the wall. There is no anchor when you start out, and as you climb, you clip the rope in, you top out, and then you come down safely.
Well, I was looking for an activity that was exciting and that exercises your whole body. Rock climbing is an excellent activity. It's adventurous, it's exciting, it looks dangerous, but it's quite safe. It's an awesome pastime. I love it.
Well, what I've found is it's a very addictive sport. So the better you get at it, you want to get better and stronger, and you just enjoy the feeling of it.
If you're looking for a way to exercise while staying out of the winter cold, indoor rock climbing offers a challenging yet rewarding alternative. I'm Samuel Gebhardt for Joburg Today.
My name is Ray and you're watching Joburg Today.
That brings us to the end of our show today.
But be sure to check out our playlist to see what's happening in and around your beautiful city.
That's it from me, Danica.
And me, Riley.
We'll leave you with White Boy Blues, Deep Fried Man.
Back in ETV.
Woke up this morning in a Tuscan villa. Our president still isn't Helen Ziller. I'm scared this country's turning into the next Zimbabwe, so I spend my time looking for clues. I think I've got a bad, bad case of them white South African blues. They say I'm privileged, and I guess that's true. But I pay my taxes, and I don't see nothing improve. The electricity price is outrageous, and it's going up by 15%. And my neighbor Yanni says all the money's just gonna go towards more Lobola for our president. It seems our way of life is under attack. My gardener's from Malawi, they sent him back. And every time my domestic worker rearranges my closet, I can't find my shoes. I'm no closer to finding a cure to these white South African blues. There's a poor selection of organic veggies at Pick and Pay. I'd rather go to Woolies, but I'm meant to stay away. Their economic equity policy makes me so mad I could phone into 702. Well, is there any wonder that this white boy is feeling blue?